All right, hi, Mike McGroarty here from mikesbackyardnursery.com. Real quick today, I want to talk to you about a couple things, but mainly I want to talk to you about these small Japanese maples. This is a small Japanese maple that Japanese red maple that I actually bought from one of my customers just to do this video. And this is a plant, you often, hear me talk about or see me mention Japanese maples for $1.35, $1.45 a piece. This is one of those plants. Now, she bought this last year probably for $1.35 or less, grew it for one season, and she's selling these things this year for $4.97 in this pot, and they sell like hotcakes. But it's amazing, really, because people go crazy over these things. She's only got $1.35 in the plant, maybe 25-30 cents in the pot and the soil, and she's selling these for $4.97 like crazy. But the most important thing is, we can buy these all day long for $1.35, put them in a pot, sell them, or we take them. I put them in the field for just a few years, gotten them up 42 inches high, and easily get $45, $50 for them. So now these aren't blood goods or any refined variety. This is just a Japanese red maple grown from seed. You can grow these things at home. It's actually a lot easier than you think. Japanese maples produce seeds. Let me grab a couple here. Japanese maples produce seeds that look just like this, and they look just like a regular maple seed. As kids we call them helicopters. The Japanese maple seed looks the same way, but it's a little bit smaller. These are the seed pods, and now these are on the tree now, but they won't be ripe until fall. You got to wait until fall. Then these pods will start to turn brown. Here in Zone 5, that usually happens like late September, early October. Then you want to go out and you want to collect these seeds. You're going to remove them from the stem, break them in half like that. There's two seeds. I have two seeds in each one of these little wings has two seeds. And then you can break off. I just broke off. I don't know if you can see that on the end of my finger. I broke the wing off and I still have the seed. I'll do it again with this one. I'm going to break the stem off. I'm going to break the wing off. Now I got two seeds here, if you can see them in the palm of my hand. Those are Japanese maple seeds. And to grow these things, collect them in the fall, break the wing off, and then you got two options. One, you can put them in a flat of potting soil, just barely cover them, put them outside under a tree in the winter and just leave them there. You got to put a screen or something over top to keep the squirrels and all kinds of other animals from getting there and eating them. So secure them. Then come spring, those things are going to germinate. Sometimes they're a little slow, or there's another method where you put them in the refrigerator. You start like in February, put them in the refrigerator for 90 days in a bag of peat moss and sand, or just a little bit of peat mixed in with some sand. Put them in the refrigerator for 90 days. After 90 days, take them out of the refrigerator. And what we learned on the Backyard Growers Board, just put them on the counter someplace where it's nice and warm, and they will start to germinate right in the bag. As they germinate, pick them out gently and plant them in a flat. And then when they get a little bit larger, you can move them into a pot. Now this is an actual seedling that grew all by itself in the ground, which is what I was just trying to explain by putting them in the flat. You can see the little tiny leaves. It's got a reasonable start on a root system, and this plant will easily grow into that plant, and that plant will grow into this plant. So growing Japanese maples from seed is actually a lot of fun. It's probably one of the coolest things that you can do. Now the other thing I want to show you real quick, this is an elderberry. This is pretty much a typical plant that our backyard growers grow for $4.97. Now this one, I happen to know that my customer actually bought the liner, which is fine, because you can still buy the liner from anywhere from probably 50 cents to $1. Put it in this pot. Again, you're probably talking 30 cents for the pot and the soil, maybe 35. And this thing will sell all day long for $4.97, or you can grow them larger and sell them for a lot more. So that's kind of a crash course on the $4.97 plant business, which is what we specialize in on the Backyard Growers Board. I'll put the more detailed instructions right below this video on the blog so you have a good idea. Just go to mikesbackyardnursery.com, check it out. Thanks a lot.